Prabhupada's morning lecture at the 12th February 1971 at the new place for Niketan, Sri Kṛṣṇa Niketan in Gorakhpur.
Bhutani Vishnu Pujitani Duddarsaniyani Mahadhutani Rakshanti Tad Bhakti Mata Parebhya Mattasya Madhyana Ata Sarvatas. So, the devotees are protected by the Vishnu Duta always, constantly. They are invisibly wandering all over the universe. We may see or not see. Because we cannot see spiritual body with this material eyes. So, even if we do not see, the Vishnu Duta is always protecting the devotees from the enemies, as I have explained yesterday, that devotees will have enemies. Kṛṣṇa had enemies. This world is such, envious. Ordinarily, they are envious. The whole world is full of enviousness. Even the greatest personalities like Indra, he is also envious. If somebody is undergoing great activities, the Indra becomes envious, just like Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra was meditating by the yoga process. Immediately Indra becomes disturbed. So this man is practicing so much severe austerity. He may capture my force someday. So this man must be cut down immediately. Just like in political parties. Everyone is thinking, oh, this man is becoming greater than me. So, he should be cut down, he should be checked, otherwise someday he may occupy my ministry. This is the position of the world. Everyone is envious. So, the devotees have enemies. But the Vishnu Duta protects, as Kṛṣṇa says, that Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranasthati. My dear Arjuna, you can declare on my behalf that a devotee will never be a pure devotee. Always remember, a pure devotee. Devotee means a pure devotee. Contaminated devotee is different. Diddha bhakta and Shuddha bhakta. Those who are contaminated in material desires, with fruitive activity and mental speculation, they are contaminated devotees. They are not pure devotees. Pure devotees means anna vilasita sundam, no material desire, no action on fruitive activity, no mental speculation. That is pure devotee. So that pure devotee in transcendental position is always protected by the Lord. And he is Vishnu Duta, is wandering everywhere, just like Ajami. As soon as he was arrested by the Jamaduta, immediately he approached. So as there are different police departments, military police department, civil police department, Similarly, there is transcendental police department. Don't be afraid. Yes, here it is stated. So, simply we have to be sincere devotee and all protection will be given by Kṛṣṇa. So, rakhanti bhakti tad bhakti mata parebhya mattasya. Jamaraj says mattasya. Not only from the enemies, but matta means my men, the Jamadutas. Because they were surprised, the Jamadutas were surprised, how is that? Some 400 very good looking persons came and checked our duties. So therefore Jamaraj said that the devotees are protected from the Jamadutas by the men of Jamaraj. Mattas, Matyan atha sarvatas. Therefore, a devotee has nothing to fear. He is protected from the attack of enemies, from the attack of Jamadutas, everywhere. There are many, hundreds and thousands of instances. Prahlāda Maharaj, Haridas Thakur. But don't think that a devotee will not have enemies. A devotee may have anything. He may be attacked by enemies, he may be attacked with severe type of diseases and so many things. But he will be protected. That is the difference between a devotee and a non-devotee. A non-devotee is neglected. That is stated by Prahlāda Maharaj. That people may discover so many antibiotics or antiseptics for giving protection or anti-measures. But unless he is given protection by Kṛṣṇa, all those anti-devices will not help him. That is such. Therefore we should take protection only of Kṛṣṇa. Otherwise our all protective measures will fail. Ravana, when Ravana was attacked by Ramchandra, he was a great devotee of Lord Shiva. So he began to pray because life and death question. He was praying to Lord Shiva, please save me. I have suffered so much. Ravana was so great devotee of Lord Shiva that he sometimes cut his head and offered to Lord Shiva. So when Shiva was thinking very deeply what to do, and Parvati was requesting that you're such a great devotee, he is in danger and he is asking your help and you are sitting idly, you are doing nothing. How is that? Lord Shiva replied that it is not possible to protect you. It is not possible for me. So, as a woman, sympathetic, she came out and said that if you cannot protect, then I shall go and protect Ravana. But she also could not protect. Therefore, there is a verse, Mare Kṛṣṇa Rakhe Ki. If Kṛṣṇa desires to kill somebody, nobody can protect. And Rakhe Kṛṣṇa Mare. And if Kṛṣṇa protects somebody, nobody can kill. This is the process. Mattasya matyan atha sarvatasya. Dharmantu sakshat bhagavat pranītam. Now, the Jamadutas may be in doubt that you are Dharmaraj, you are the protector of all religious principles, you are interested. So, how your business can be interfered by the Jamadutas? So Jamaraj is explaining what is real dharma. This is very important. Dharmant saksad bhagavat panitam. You can take sleep. Don't be inattentive. Better sleep. Dharmantu saksad bhagavat panitam navai vidurri sayanapi deva. Dharma means this is authority. Brahmacārī is authority. What is dharma? What is religion? Now he says, he is authority. The dharma means what is enacted by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is dharma. Dharmantu saksad bhagavat panitam navai vidu risaya. The essence of dharma is not known even to the great sages. Navai vidu risaya napi deva, not by the demigods. Now, the authority Dharmaraj says the dharma cannot be manufactured by anybody. Even great sages are demigods. But nowadays, everyone is manufacturing a dharma. And the so-called rascals, they are supporting that as many opinions there are, all of them are good. Jatak tato. That is the preaching of the Ramakrishna mission. That anyone can manufacture his own. It is personal. Is it not? And I think in your country also, the same opinion is there, that everyone has got his personal religion, and there is the hippies also, they are against any organized religion. These things are going on. But here, you see, dharma means, of course, it is a fact that you cannot make an organized religion by your concoction. So actually those who are religious, they have no different opinion, because religion means enacted by God. God is one. So not that God makes one kind of religion for one kind of person and another kind of religion for another person. Real dharma is, as this Supreme Personality of Godhead says, that don't manufacture your own religion, simply surrender unto me. The one. That is all. Dharmantu saksad bhagavat padi. Whatever the Supreme Personality says, this is dharma, that is dharma. The same example as I have given. Law means which is enacted by the king or the government. You cannot manufacture laws by your means. That is not possible. Now what to speak of you? Here it is said, even great sages like Vyāsadeva, Narad, they cannot also manufacture it. And what to speak of the ordinary devas? This is Brahma. Brahma is the topmost of all the demigods. He cannot also manufacture area. Nobody can. Here it is said. Dharmantu saksat bhagavat panitam navai viduri sayonapi deva nasiddha mukhya asura manushya kutonu vidya dharucharanāde. So, when such great personality, not siddha mukhya. Siddha mukhya means there is a siddha lok. They are all yogis. They have got all the 8 kinds of yogic perfection. Siddha, therefore they are called siddha. They have got all the siddhi. Bhukti, mukti, siddhi. Siddhi means perfection. So far as material world is concerned, a siddha can have anything he desires. Therefore Kṛṣṇa is called yogeshwar. By yogic power, one can have anything he desires. But that is not possible in this material world. But people try to achieve as far as possible the yogic power. They are called 8 kinds of siddhi, perfection. So there is a planet which is called Siddhalok. So here it is meant Siddha Mukhya. Mukhya means the key for the siddhas. So they also cannot manifest it, although they have got all the perfection, some material solution, still they cannot. Now, in this world, just like in Christian religion also, because what is that king? John, he did not like that one man cannot marry more than one. He started the Protestant religion, is it not? Huh? Huh?
King Henry, he didn't exactly start the Protestant religion, but he started still another one.
That means because he, or whatever it may be, he thought because I am king, I can start a religion. So that is not possible. Dharman tu sāksāt bhagavat pranītaṁ navai vidurni sayanyāpidu deva nasiddha mukhya asura manishya. If somebody goes there, it gives him too much pain, and I ask you to go and sleep. It's disturbing, too much disturbing. I tell you frankly, when I speak, or when I see if somebody knows it, better not to say, sleep, 24 hours. But don't make show like that, I am sitting and dozing. This is very much disturbing. Better frankly sleep. Why this should be, I do not know. What is the reason? You don't have full sleep. And if you don't have sleep, then extend. You make it 8 o'clock. But sleep sufficiently. If 6 hours, 7 hours sleep is not sufficient, sleep 13 hours, 14 hours. But don't make dozing like this. So Ramanatha says, my dear boys, that Tameva dharmamaha itavani nacatta pramanam vaktabbam distattaditiyaha namacāranesi jenaiva kevalanam sakrit uccaritena. So Jagannath says that nobody can manufacture, even the great sages or demigods or the chief of the siddhas who have attained all kinds of perfection, and what to speak of others. This is very important verse. That anything, any manufactured religion, that is not religion. That is the principle of religion is our relationship with God. In any religion where there is no such conception, that is not religion. This is Bhagavad Dharma. Direct relationship with Kṛṣṇa or the Supreme Personality. This Kṛṣṇa consciousness is specially teaching this, I will say, fact. Direct relationship with Kṛṣṇa. Nasiddhamakya asura. Asura, manusya. Asura means they are also very powerful, but almost atheists, just like in the modern world. There are many powerful men, in materially advanced, many powerful men. But because they are godless, they have no sense of God, they are called asuras. The example is Ravana, Hiranyakasipu, and Manusya, ordinary man. So everyone is described here, that nobody can. You cannot say if the asuras cannot, then the demigods can, or the human society can, or the siddhas can. No, everybody is denied, that nobody can manufacture the principle of religion. Kutonu Vidyadhara Charanada. There is a planet which is inhabited by the Vidyadhara. And Charana, they are very expert in singing Vidyadhara Charanada. Then he says, then who knows the secret of a religion? He describes Swayambhu Narada Sambhu Kumara Kapila Manu. Just like there are interested bodies in every department, in every state, similarly, Kṛṣṇa, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he has got also several very faithful or confidential authorities who can speak about religion. Therefore, parampara system is so necessary. Disciple succession. Kṛṣṇa has got direct confidential sermon. They know what is religion. Therefore it is said, Mahajana jina gṛhastha pant. If you are puzzled about the principles of religion, then we must follow the Mahajana. Mahajana. These Mahajanas are described here. Who is Mahajana? Swayambhu. Swayambhu means Brahma. Swayambhu. He is called Swayambhu. Swayambhu means one who is born by himself. Of course, he is not born by himself, but he is not ordinarily born. Just like a child is born by the sex intercourse of the father and the mother, Brahma is not born like that. There was no sex intercourse to beget Brahma. Therefore he is called Sam. Sam. Automatically he has come out. He has come out from the father without the help of the mother. Therefore he is called Sam. You know that there was a lotus flower from the navel of the brahmacārī, Vishnu, and within that lotus flower Brahma appeared. Therefore he is called Swayambhu. Swayambhu, Narada, Sambhu. Swayambhu and next Narada. Narada is Mahajan. Swayambhu is Mahajan. Sambhu, the Lord Shiva, is Mahajan. Kumara, the four Kumaras, Sanatan, they are also Mahajan. And these four, they have got their disciplic succession. From Brahma, the Brahma Sampradaya, from Sambhu, Vishnu Swami Sampradaya, from Lakshmi, Sri Sampradaya, and from Kumara, the Nimbarka Sampradaya. Sampradaya Bhinasri Mantrasri Vipulamata. Unless one who comes through the Sampradaya their principles are not authorized. Kṛṣṇa also says, even parampara praptam, imam rajase, parampara, sampradaya. Kṛṣṇa also says, so this is very important. Unless one comes to the disciplic succession, anything he prescribes, there is null and void. There is not to be accepted. Swayambhu Narada Sambhu Kumara Kapila Manu Prahlad. Prahlad, Maharaj Prahlad, he is also. Now how they have become Mahajans, that is also described. Mahajan means one who can sacrifice everything for the sake of the Supreme Lord. Prahlad Maharaj, he personally saw that his father is killed before him. But from a material point of view, this is the most abominable incident, that a son is seeing that his father is being killed before him without any protest. Similarly, Bali Maharaj, he gave up the connection of his spiritual master. To give up this connection with spiritual master, that is also most abominable. So these people become Mahajans because as soon as they saw that my father or my spiritual master is against the Supreme Personality God, such person immediately should be given up. Jiva Goswami says, in Indian, according to Indian custom, there is a family spiritual master, family priest, family spiritual master. So Jiva Goswami says that for advancement of spiritual life, one should give up the family spiritual master if he is not competent and accept actually a bona fide spiritual master. Because people are under impression that impregnating a fact that one cannot give up the connection of the spiritual master. That's a great sin. But Jiva Goswami says that if your family spiritual master does not help you in your matter of making progress in spiritual life, then you should give up his connection and accept a bona fide spiritual master. That is the Guru Rapi Abbaliptasta Kajyakajam Ajana Parityaga Vidhiya. If a spiritual master is not competent to help the disciple to make progress nicely, or if he goes against this, just like spiritual master Bali Maharaj, he tried to advise his disciple Bali Maharaj not to give to Vishnu. Vishnu, as Vamandev came to ask some alms from the Bali Maharaj. Give me some alms. I want 3 feet of land. And Sukracharya prohibited. He is Vishnu. He is asking you 3 feet of land, but he will take everything from me. So in this way, he was against his charity. And when Bali Maharaj understood that for his personal interest he is going against Vishnu, he immediately gave up his connection. Similarly, the gopis also, they transgressed the social law. At midnight, they left their husbands and home and came to Kṛṣṇa. There are so many instances where Kṛṣṇa said they sacrifice everything. They become, social outcasts. They transgress the laws of the Vedas. But because they did it for Kṛṣṇa, they have been accepted as Mahajans, as authorities. So, Prahlada, Janaka, Bhishma, Bali, Vaiyasaki were. These are 12 Mahajans. Just remember, the first one is Lord Brahma, the second is Narada, the third is Lord Shiva, and the fourth the Kumaras, and the 5 Kapila, then mano, vaivasthata mano. Imam vivasthate yogam pratyavana ahamabhyam vivasthana manave praha. This manu, he is also Mahāya. This time is going on vaivasthata manu. Vivasthana manave praha. Manu is also Mahāya. Prahlad Maharaj, Janak Maharaj, the father of Mother Sita, he is also Mahāya. And Bhishma, Bhishma, the grandfather, Bhishma, he is also Mahāya. Therefore Bhishma's instruction in the Bhagavata should be taken seriously. I mean, at his deathbed, he instructed Maharaj Yudhishthira, and Kṛṣṇa also had. These are Mahāyans. Bhishma, Bali Maharaj, Vyasati, Sukdev Goswami, the son of Vyasdev, Vya, he is Mahāya. And Bhim, and Jamraj himself, he says, we are also. Then he says, Guihang Visuddhang Durbodhang Jang Gyatya Amritam Asmriti Dadasaite Bijanima Dharma Bhagavatam Mata. My dear boys, these 12 men, Dadasa, 2 and 10, Dadasa, Dadasaite Bijanima. We know what are the principles of dharma. We know, we 12 personalities, authorities. Dharmang Bhagavatam. Dharmang means Bhagavad Dharma, the relationship with God and the living. That is dharma. Bhagavatam Mata. Guhyam Visuddham. This is very confidential and without any material contamination. Durbodham, and very difficult to understand. The principles of religion. Very difficult. They are reading Bhagavad Gita so many years together, but when the question comes to surrender unto me, they cannot understand. Durbodham. It is very difficult to understand. Durbodham, jang jatak. But fortunately, if anyone understands, jatak means if anyone understands, amritamasnate, he can drink the nectarine. If actually one understands his religious principle, he becomes free from all material contamination. Amritamasnate. He is fixed candidate to drink the nectar of devotion. Amritamasnate. Itavaneva lokasmin pungsang dharma parasmita. Now, what is the best principle of executing dharma, religion? He says, Itavaneva lokasmin, especially in this material world, pungsang dharma parasmita. This is the first class religious principle. What is that? Bhakti yoga, Bhagavati, of rendering devotional service to the Supreme Personality. That is first class. Bhakti yoga Bhagavati sannāma gṛhastha. Sannāma. How it begins? Simply by chanting His holiness. These are the authoritative statements of Jamaraj. Tameva dharmam itavaniti. This is dharma. So our movement, the chanting of the holy name of Kṛṣṇa, that is authorized. Here it is stated, sannāma gṛhanādi. And you have seen that our, in Back to Godhead, Guru has also quoted many passages from Bible, the chanting. Hare Krishna mantra, chant. So this chanting of the holy name of Kṛṣṇa, God, is authorized. And actually, the effect is being felt because we are advised to execute this kind of religious principle according to the law, offenseless, and avoiding the four regulatory principles, simply by chanting Hare Krishna mantra and observing the rules and regulations, one is sure to go to home, go to back place. There is no doubt about it. Namocharanam mahatmam Hare pasthata putraka ajamilopi jinaiva mitsupathad amuchyata. Then he says to his assistant, my dear boys, just see how much powerful is the holy chanting of the holy name of God is. That this Ajamil, he did not directly meant to chant the holy name of Kṛṣṇa, Narayan, but indirectly, because he chanted the name of Narayan, although this Narayan was not the original Narayan, his son, but it is so effective that he also became delivered. Namocharana mahatman Hare pasthata putraka ajamilopi jinaiva mittupathat. He was saved from the imminent danger of death and being carried out by the Jamadutta. Natatra pramanam bhaktavya. How powerful is the holy name of Kṛṣṇa, God. There is no need of evidences. Just see practically how it is being done. Siddhartha Swami says that natatra pramanam bhaktavya dissatyat itiyaha namacharane iti jinaya kevalana sakit uccharitena. Once he uttered simply Narayana, that's a fact. Once uttered the holy name of God without any offense, without any motive, immediately makes one free from this material culture. Any question?
Are the four authorities on religion, are they all pure devotees?
How do you ask this question? You have no sense. Without pure devotee, how they become authority? You are asked the question that, is Mr. Rockefeller a rich man? Your question is like that. He is known a very rich man and he has foundation. If you ask, is he a rich man? Is that a very intelligent question? Unless pure devotee, how they are authorized?
The four Kumaras were, one after that, the Shiva.
Huh?
The four Kumaras, and then it was Shiva.
Kapila Mano.
They weren't pure devotees like they weren't devotees like from the first. The answer devotion, they said, four Kumaras, the first six ways.
Right from the, what do you mean by right from the first word? What do you mean by? So they just like Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami was a minister of Mahavajana, God. So, What is his position? He was minister, he was working under the government service, and he was rejected by the Brahmin community. And how he became Goswami?
From the beginning of the service.
In beginning it was, Bhaktivinoda Thakur was a magistrate. What do you mean by beginning? As soon as he is situated in his own original position, then he is pure devotee. That's all. It doesn't matter what he has done in the past. It is called Nagnamasri. Nagnamasri. One's mother was naked in her childhood. So one is asking, Mother, why you putting on those saris? You are naked. You can remain naked. This kind of argument is no argument. Whatever one may be in his past, that's all right. As soon as he is situated in pure devotee, devotional state, that's all. One hasn't got to inquire from the beginning or from the end. There is no need of such inquiry. As soon as he is situated in his original position, Sitya Annatha Rupam Sarupena Avastiti, gives up non-devotional activities, but is situated in devotional service, immediately he is ordered, pure devotee. It doesn't matter whether he was in the beginning, because even a person, ordinary person, ordinarily, he is not contaminated. He lives aloof from this material existence. But for some time, even if he is influenced, that doesn't matter. As soon as he comes to his real position, he is a pure devotee. There is no question of tracing his past history. There is no question. If he is situated in pure devotional service, he is a pure devotee. That's all. There is no question of inquiring what he was in the past. That doesn't matter. Is it clear? Yes, sir, Ajahn. In the past history, is simply sinful, Jagai Madhai, simply sinful. But as soon as you come to the position of pure devotional life, he is pure. That's all. Yes. Kumar Sampradaya, yes. Kumar Sampradaya, that is called Nimbarka Sampradaya. Nimbarka. Nimbarka. Nimbarka Sampradaya. Janak Maharaj. King Janak, he is the father of Sita, Janak Maharaj. He was a great king, but he had no attachment. I mean, great sages used to go to learn from him about spiritual affairs. He was such a great person. Although he was a king and gṛhastha. All of them are gṛhastha. Shambhu, Brahma, he is also gṛhastha. Narada is brahmacārī. Shambhu, he is also gṛhastha. He has his wife. Shambhu, Narada, Shambhu, Kapila, he is also gṛhastha. Kumara, they are brahmacārī. And Mano, he is also gṛhastha. Prahlad Maharaj, gṛhastha. Jana, gṛhastha. Bhishma, brahmacārī. And Jamaraj, gṛhastha. So the number of gṛhasthas are greater than the brahmacārī, but they are Mahajana. It doesn't matter whether it is gṛhastha or brahmacārī. Just like we are practically following, we are giving equal right to everyone. Either gṛhastha or brahmacārī or sannyāsī, the main center is Kṛṣṇa. one who is advanced in Krishna consciousness is all right. It doesn't matter what he is. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's recommendation. Shivasudra Kiva Vipranasi Chanana Jai Krishna Tattva Vitta Chaitanya. Anyone who is conversant, well conversant in the science of Krishna, he is Guru. He is Mahajan. He is following actually to Mahajan.
The Bhagavad was also in the teaching, what he talked about the Omkar, brahmacārī, vibration. Now, the person who is improperly exercised brahmacārī over the original Omkar. And I'm wondering, what are the significance of these two vibrations, and what is their relationship to Krishna? What is brahmacārī?
Omkara is Krishna also. Krishna is everything, why not Omkara? So, Tattvamasi means you are the same. Tat Tam Asi. That means you are sweet soul. So what is the object? And for every Vedic mantra, the Omkar is here, pranam. Any Vedic mantra, just like we also chant, Om Tadvishnu Om Param, Om gṛhastha tat savitur varannam bhargo. So any Vedic mantra is preceded by the Omkar. So, now who is going to mop these two rooms? The ladies should, yes, it is the ladies' business. Ladies' business, they should, first after this, cleansing should be done, and then get some flowers, change dress. This is the procedure. And then offer breakfast in this way.